Hey, it's Nate, Capital City Kia. I'm doing a different video. I'm gonna do an in-depth review of a Telluride SX xline. So let's take a look. So this is jungle green. This is the SX xline. So you're gonna get this nice blackout package over here. On the trim, grille, the cymbals, the wheels, even this chrome bit right here, as well as that. That's blackout chrome right there for you. But look how nice that looks in the sunlight. Look at the back over here. You have LED lights all the way around. You have the blacked out roof rails. Let's hop on the inside. All right, like I said, let's hop on the inside. You're gonna have keyless entry. Put your hand right there, pull the door open, there you go. You're introduced to the door card right here with this nice terracotta interior. Take a look at that. Very sharp. You're gonna have your memory seats right here, your window controls, and selector for the mirrors, but it's also a power folding mirror as well. Over here is your dimmer, tow mode, hill descent to open up the trunk, and traction control. To turn on the vehicle, foot on the brake pedal, and hit the start button. Then, let me get this right here for us. And I'm going to move this so that we're in the shade. But take a look at all that. It's a full digital display for the driver. And this is where we're at. So, put the vehicle back in park. There's your Prindle. Now, one of the nice features is heated steering wheel, heated and cool seats. The SX gives you comfort features for the driver, mostly not for the passengers in the back. But if you hit confirm on the screen, it's going to switch to the users. I'm going to hit start, hit next, hit OK, and now we just set a profile. If we come over here, you introduce this, you have built-in navigation. You do have a dual display, so if you want something more information over here, you can do that. If not, just hit that button right here. I'm gonna hit the home button right here. Now, what everyone wants to know is driver safety features. Check this out. So when you hit vehicle, all your driver safety aids are gonna come up. We're gonna hit driving convenience. And I'm gonna hit smart cruise control system. Most vehicles now come with adaptive cruise control, and it's a one and done button. Kia said, no, we're not doing that, and we're going to customize it for your liking. So you can customize how the vehicle accelerates, how it brakes, and the distance that it goes, and it'll save to this for you. You have highway driving assistance, which means on the highway, it's going to drive pretty simple. Let me just hit this button real quick, and we're just going to fold out the mirrors. So when I hit the blinkers, check that out. You can now see what the mirror sees, and you don't have to turn your head or your eyes. I'm gonna hit the back button right here. We're gonna come down to driving safety. Notice how all the driver safety aids are right here, and it gives you a description. If you want to turn off a safety aid because you don't like how it works for you, you can do that, and it will save to the driver settings with the button or to the key. And notice again how it gives you the description to make your life easy. I'm gonna hit the back button again. Driver attention warning. You can adjust how that works. All right, and there's silly aids like lead departure. So if I turn that off, it's not gonna let you know the car in front of you moved. Then we're gonna come over here to speed limit warning, and we can adjust the speed limit when the cruise control is on to match the speed limit of the signs or to whatever you'd like it to be. Oop, hit this button, went too fast. Parking safety is right here for you, and as you can see, you have all these features, okay? I'm gonna show you some more cool features I think you might like. One thing I do like is you can adjust the volume of the beep, which is that noise right there. Or if you don't want a volume at all, you can have a haptic feedback that warns you in the vibration of the steering wheel, which is really nice. So we're back here, we're gonna come here. Now drive modes, if you're using tow mode, you can adjust how that works for you. Now, cool feature is this is your basic cluster. Okay, if you want a different theme for your cluster, hit cluster theme selection. And I always tell my customers, hit sync with time and weather, and check this out. It's now going to change that for you right there. I can adjust what information shows up on this screen as well. If I come down to seats, you have something called comfort access, which means is the seat's going to move forward and backwards when you turn on and off the vehicle to the last driving position you're in. If you want a massage, hit lumbar stabilization while driving. Set to every 30 minutes, and the seat's going to move the lumbar support to go up and down so that you have a nice, comfortable feeling. It's almost like a massage. We're going to come back over here. Now, if you're a person like myself that does not like having keys on you, you can use your cell phone to start the vehicle and drive off with it. You don't need your keys for the vehicle anymore, which is really nice. Convenience features are right here with your service intervals. One thing I do like is the automatic rear wiper. So when you turn this on, the rear wiper is going to work. Turn on the front wipers, the rear wiper is going to work. Let's hit back. One thing that customers do like is that you do have built-in Wi-Fi. So if you want to use your Wi-Fi hotspot, it's right here. It is going to be through Verizon. You can pay for it if you like, or you can just use the free one that's available. I think you only get like 3 free gigs. And that's that. What's next is, let's see. Let's talk about device connections. You're going to have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, okay, which is going to be phone projection. You're going to plug in right here to use that feature. You do have a wireless phone charger right there. One thing that's nice about Tellurides is they have physical buttons for the AC and your media selection. So if I want to go back to the navigation, it's going to pull up the navigation menu. If I want to go to the map, I can hit the map button right there. If I want to go back to the radio, where's radio? Right here for us. And it's going to pull up the radio with all the stations that's available. Let me just load that volume. And it's searching for all the available radio stations, so you get a nice, crisp, clean sound. Heated and cool seats are right here. Wireless phone charger right there. Drive mode selector. So this right here is Comfort, Sport, Smart. Smart is what I tell all my customers to be in. It learns your driving habits and gives you the best gas mileage for how you drive. Snow mode. Snow mode is going to start the vehicle in second gear, and it's going to measure your steering and brake and acceleration input. And what that's going to do is make sure you have the best traction for when you're driving. You have the auto off, so this right here is going to turn the vehicle on and off at a stoplight. To turn that feature off, make sure the light's on, and it will not do that. Parking sensors right here for you. Parking camera, check this out. You hit the parking camera button, up pops our parking camera, and now you have a bird's eye view of your vehicle. All right. I can then adjust to line up for the tow hitch, and these are called the curb feelers, so you don't curb your wheels. One cool feature is this 3-dimensional view of how you can park your vehicle and make sure you're not hitting anything, and make sure all the doors will open up right there for you. Parking brakes right here. Now, sunroof. You have 2 sunroofs. Check this out. I'm going to hit this one, which is going to open up the rear or the front. And look, there's your front sunroof. Now, if you want to do the rear, check this out. It just opens up the partition so that you can see through it. It does not open the glass, which is really nice. You also have a cup holder right there for you. Now, let's take a look at the back. So, here is your back seats. You do get sunshades. You get 2 captain's chairs. You have built-in USB ports for everyone. You do get a 3rd row, which I'll put up for you, but look how big that sunroof is. You have air conditioning controls right there for you for the rear passengers. To fold the seats, there are 2 ways. A button right here and a button up top. So if I hit this button, it's going to move the seat forward, give me access to the 3rd row. Let me put that 3rd row up for you. Again, power liftgate. There's the floor mats. I'm going to come right here. Hold that. Come right here. I'm going to hold this. Boom. Now, you have storage down here, which is really nice. This right here for us. Close that. And hold on one second. No, floor mats got in the way. Put that right there. I'm gonna close the trunk like that. Oh, look how nice that Telluride symbol looks. So, here is your third row. Okay? If those were done correctly, it would not do that, but I'll fix that. You do have USB ports in the back. You have a cup holder and a fry holder. Everyone gets 2 cup holders. One right here for the middle row, and one right there as well. You have a 12 speaker sound system all the way around, as you can see. This right here is called passenger talk. So if you can't hear the passengers in the back seat, hit passenger talk, which I'll show you, and they can talk through the Bluetooth system, and you can hear them up front. You have vents over here for you, and take a look at all that. Look how nice this interior looks. All right here for you. And that's what it looks like with the third row. Here's one more look at your Telluride. You do have built-in remote start with the vehicle, and you do get the Kia Access app that'll let you remote start the vehicle anywhere in the world. So if you have any questions about this Kia Telluride or anything else on my lot, give me a call at 603-290-3933. I had to think about that. I forgot my phone number. Anyway, I'm Nate at Capital City Kia. Have a nice day.